Om Sri Sai Ram. My beloved Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba Varu, respected elders, my dear brothers and sisters, I am very humbled to stand in front of you as the puppet of Swami. I distinctly remember 10 years ago in Byron Hall, we were celebrating the Divine Declaration Day, and Bhagavan inspired me to treat that day as Devotees Declaration Day. And without any pre-preparation, without any condition, I made this announcement at that time that there will be a HeartValveBank. Subsequently, I took the report and offered it at the divine lotus feet of my beloved Bhagavan when Bhagavan was in Trai Vrindavan in Whitefield. Bhagavan very graciously went through the entire report and told me, "Puppet, do it." And subsequently, thereafter, I have lost the count, brothers and sisters, how many times I must have spoken to Bhagavan in my interactions with him in Kodaikanal, in Sai Shruti, in Trai Vrindavan, in Whitefield, and in Yajur Mandir, in Prashanti Nilayam. And Bhagavan profusely blessed HeartValveBank to an extent which is at human level beyond comprehension. On 15th of January 2011, just 3 months before Bhagavan took the Mahasamadhi, I had the last interview with Bhagavan. It was around 8:45 in the night, and I was discussing with Baba about HeartValveBank. Swami is the director, executor, inspirer, and the motivator. Bhagavan told me in Telugu, "Ni antaryami, ni sarva antaryami, ni hriday nivasi, ni sarvaday nivasi." So at the very outset, my koti sashtang dandavat pranam at the divine lotus feet of my beloved Master, who out of his infinite mercy and compassion chose me. And to tell you the gospel truth, 10 years ago, I had never any idea that we will have a function of this kind. You have just seen the small video where you have seen the numerous activities which Bhagavan instrumented me to undertake. And while expressing my gratitude, because the attitude of HeartValveBank is gratitude. Our attitude is gratitude. So my foremost duty is to express my deepest sense of gratitude not only to my Baba, but Her Majesty's government of United Kingdom. Because for every £1, earlier Her Majesty's government was contributing 27%, and now it is 25%. I am compelled to tell you that millions of pounds have been given to HeartValveBank by only gifted. So my salute to Her Majesty's government, which will be very soon will be represented by members of the Parliament, the mayors of various boroughs, the councillor from the various boroughs, and they all have assembled here to express our joint gratitude to Bhagavan Baba. My second foremost duty is to express my gratitude on my behalf, Sai Kutir, my dear wife, who is my strength, support, and guide, to all of you. Because It's very remarkable in this age and time that in 10 years, not a single direct debit, not a single standing order has been cancelled by you. And yet it is more remarkable that nobody has ever asked me for a receipt. Nobody has ever questioned me as to, Mr. Popat, we have given you hundreds and thousands of pounds. What have you done? I remember I was sitting at the divine lotus feet of my beloved Baba in interview room, and Swami, while reading the newsletter of HeartValveBank, told me, he said, Popat, don't say what you are doing. Say what we are doing. And therefore, I was constrained not to say a word about HeartValveBank. During my talks in Sai Shruti, in Sai Ramesh Hall in Whitefield, in Sai Kulwant Hall in Prashanti Nilayam, I never ever spoke a word about HeartValveBank. It's only in 2009 Swami asked me to speak about HeartValveBank in his divine presence in Sai Shruti. And I'm telling you in front of my Baba that when I spoke about HeartValveBank, Swami was weeping like a child. Baba only sees our intention, the purity of the intention and the heart. He was so motivated himself. He told me, Chala manchivadu, Chala santosham. You people are great. You have done excellent work. The credit goes to all of you. HeartValveBank, when Swami decided to construct the nursing quarters, which was on the Shivratri day of 2011. As you all know that Bhagwan was admitted in the hospital on 27th of March. And Bhagwan, while giving the instructions for the Bhumi Puja of that building, I was very fortunate. I had lunch with Swami at his divine abode. And in the evening, Swami told me that, Popat, you have become a burden on me. The way you are running, the way the devotees in UK, they are united and working, it gives me a sense of as if I am a debtor to all of you. Look at the modesty, humility and simplicity of Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba. The one who is the master of the entire universe, the one who is creator of we all and everything that we see and everything that we are not able to see, that entity, if you call him God, the supreme divine principle says that he has become your debtor. That shows the magnitude of the importance that Swami gives to the concept of seva. The reason why HeartValveBank has been allowed to achieve so much in such a short period, the reason where I was having such proximity with Bhagwan, interacting him with, is only because you all have prayed silently. You may not have prayed directly for HeartValveBank, but your prayer every day for Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, Samasta Loka Sukhino Bhavantu, obviously includes HeartValveBank. So in answer to your prayers, for which I am eternally grateful, that HeartValveBank, what it is today, and what it will be tomorrow, and what it will be like for generations to come. A young boy asked me, one of the Gram Seva boys, he said, Popat sir, this HeartValveBank, how is it doing? I said, my son, with the grace of my master, it is doing wonderful. But let me tell you one thing. Before you leave and go away with some crazy idea, I said, this HeartValveBank and its noble work which is a small little flower full of fragrance of love. And that flavor of that fragrance is unity, purity, and divinity, will be alive. Will be alive so long as there is moon and sun in the sky. I know the eternal truth is, Swami once told me, that there are only two eternal truths. Trikala Badhyam Satyam. The time, the place, the circumstances which never affects this truth. It is universal. One is God is. And second is death is. So, as a puppet of Swami, my brother introduced me as managing trustee of Baba, HeartValveBank. He is my manager. He is my chairman. He is my God Almighty. Mata Ramo Mat Pita Ramachandra, Swami Ramo Mat Sakha Ramachandra, Sarvaswame Ramachandro Dayalu, Nanyam na jane, naiva jane, na jane. He is my everything. He will ensure that. Because, brothers and sisters, we may not be here, but our great-great-grandchildren will work for HeartValveBank. I have no doubt whatsoever. Because it is not your work. It is not my work. It is the work of the Creator who wants to maintain and sustain His own creation. My brothers, the Gram Seva boys and the youth of Sai Kutir have put up this wonderful video which we saw. When you look at it, it gives me very good feeling that yes, so much has been achieved, and I feel very sad that while 2,000 operations have been done in Surat, Sri Satya Sai Hospital, with the latest technology and equipment installed with your cooperation, instrumented by Bhagwan himself and channelized through HeartValveBank. While 2,000 operations have been given clearance by the Lord and given the sight to the patients who were suffering, there are yet 10,000 people in the neighborhood, they are suffering from the same thing. And my heart is beating for them that when will I get the chance to complete that task? The time is running out for me. When will I get this chance? But I know Swami's timing is perfect because he is the time master. He is Kala Rupaya, Kala Kalaya, Kala Swarupaya, Kala Titaya. So in his own beautiful judgment of timing, which is perfection, he will achieve it. My being is very incidental. I am here today. Swami once told me, Puppet, you are like a bubble. It will burst any time. How wonderful. In Kodaikanal, looking at the clouds, Swami told me, Puppet, you see, these are all passing clouds. We all are. So it really doesn't matter whether we are here or not. My humble request to one and all of you is that when you have the opportunity, install the spirit of Seva in your children, in your family. Pray to the Lord that may He shower His blessings on all of us to become His instruments. Because Swami does not need us. We need Him. That is why my prayer is, Baba, I love you. I need you. I deserve you. While concluding the first part of my puppet show, as Swami calls it, I will come back at the later part of the program, and you have seen what we have done so far up to 2013. But the $1 million question is that, is my heart beating for myself or for others? is my heart now saturated with the love and compassion. Swami one day asked me in the interview, Popat, I was sitting alone with him and he said, Popat, what is the way to God? And knowing this beautiful slogan, you see, I said, Swami, love all, serve all. Swami came forward. He bent down. He looked directly into my eyes and he said, Popat, do you love all? Do you serve all? And the answer is no. I only love those whom I know and whom I love and whom I like. I serve only those when I am operating within my own comfort zone. So the question is, what is the way forward? So we will touch upon that in the second part of Puppet Show. Once again, on behalf of the management of HeartValveBank and my beloved Baba, on a bank holiday Monday that you all have come, some of you have come by coaches from far places. Before I leave the podium, I want to say something. Every penny, every drop of your sweat, every drop of your blood is doing fantastic work. And everything is handled by us only in trust as trustees. And believe you me, together we will achieve the results. The next celebration of HeartValveBank will be the Silver Jubilee, 25th year, when we will all sit together and then dwell upon that the Lord Himself came on this Mother Earth. He walked with us. He talked to us. He touched us. He allowed us to touch Him, giving Pad Namaskaram. Have we been able to justify He being with us? Have we capitalized the opportunity that He gave it to us? Have we done justice to the time, the money, the energy that He has given to us? If we have, then we are brilliant. If not, there is such a long way and we have got to do a lot of work. Let's be ready. Let's bow down to Him in the spirit of our attitude is gratitude. Jai Sai Ram.